Hey everybody, Burnette here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. And as you can tell, I'm back in my brother's boat for part number 4, which is 3.5, because worked on it last week but didn't get it done. The Hydrowave that we got was the wrong one, so cabled it wasn't long enough. So today we're going to be doing a Hydrowave, and what that is, it is a speaker that goes under the water and it has sounds that comes out of a controller. Like, this is the wrong one, but like this one right here, it's got a little card in the bottom of it for different bait fish sounds and fish sounds and stuff, and it gets the fish moving and wanting to feed, you hope. So we got a different one we're going to put in. Going to put a couple of switches in up front for some lights, and we're going to neaten up the wiring in the console, tighten everything down with zip ties, and hopefully be done with this project. So y'all hang with me. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Alright, so there's only 2 problems that I really know of with a Carolina skiff. One, they're kind of a flat bottom and they don't take rough water well. You have to get used to it. Second off, the consoles are really small, and if you're a big person like I am, it is really hard to do wiring and stuff in them. So let me turn the light on here. So if we look down in here, now I did add some nicer labels to show what all the lights are, but I'm gonna tell you, trying to get my arms down in there or get my body within the door down there is tough. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to turn some lights on, stick my high intensity flashlight down here and neaten up the wiring. Put some good black UV resistant cable ties on it. Now they do a good job with the switch panel. That's pretty good, but trying to get down there in that mess, that's tough. But I'll see what I can do. Editing Sky here. I didn't put enough information in on how I was pulling the wire through the boat with the fish tape and everything, so I'm going to pop a little clip in here. It takes about a minute. I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then we'll get back to the rest of the video. So now I have a fish tape. This is an electrical fish tape that you fish wires to a wall or whatever. I'm going to try to go from the console down through the rigging tube. And I'm going to try to get to the back of the boat where the speaker is going to be for the Hydrowave. So this is a Hydrowave H2, and this is the thing that produces the sound. It's got a little card in it right here. It's for striper. We striper fish most of the time. And this will make the sounds that the bait fish make to energize the stripers, we hope. So this is a speaker, and it's got a long cord. It's got like a 20-foot cord. And that's the power and the audio, or the signal. Then we got a bracket that we got to mount on the back of the boat to put it on. And we'll put stainless screws and some 5200 adhesive on it. I'm going to see if I can get this done. I'm here by myself right now, so we'll see what we can get done, and I'll try to show you as I go along. I meant to have the camera on while I was making the video here, or pulling the wire, and I didn't. Dummy me. All right, so one good thing about the Carolina Skiff, they got hatches you can open up to help you pull the wire through, and there's a lot of room in this boat. My boat, not so much. So we'll go ahead and get 12 volts DC put on this. Get the cables cleaned up, and then we'll get this mounted right down here on the console, like that. Put a card in it. Call some Chad up. All right, I don't know if you can see this, but the speaker gets mounted back here to where it's blasting the water, or the sound through the water. And what they do, they give you some cable ties that go through here. So we've mounted the bracket with 5200 and stainless screws. Some reason they didn't send the screws. So that'll just go around that, and then the speaker is right down there. So we'll get this put on. Having to do this free-handed. Maybe you can see that. We'll take the zip ties and zip this back up in here. Like so. Try to keep them even. All right, now we got a cable clamp like this one. Hopefully you can see this. Catch you upside down. We got cable clamps that we're gonna clamp the cable with at the same places. We'll do that next. Cut these off and be ready to make some noise. All right, now I'll take some of this 5200 marine sealant. We've made a mess of that. Lord mercy. And we got these little cable clamps. I don't know if you can see that or not, to go around the cable, attach it to the boat so it's not flopping. So I put some 5200 right there on the thing. And what's good about this, you can come back with some alcohol and clean that right up. So and always be sure you use stainless screws when you're on the outside boat. I know it's a freshwater boat, but you never can tell. Somebody gonna take it to Florida or lower Alabama or something. And get some salt on it. And this stuff will corrode before you can say anything. And one thing about it, I'm not an expert boat rigger. I've mounted stuff on my boat, or both my boats I've had, and when I was a kid helping my dad do it. And these videos are not to say that I'm better than anybody and I know it all. I have a lot of people, well, not a lot, I have people get on there, my videos, and say I'm doing it wrong, or well, I might be. This way I was taught and way I've learned. And if I do something wrong, I'll admit to it. You know, it may not be like to somebody else's liking. But I'm just here to help you out and show you that you can do this kind of stuff without paying. I think a marine dealer will charge you $125 an hour, $150 an hour to do some of this stuff. You do not have to pay that. By any means, you do not have to. So now if it's something like changing the top of your motor out, you know, putting pistons in or something, you know, I can see that. All right, so I had to take it back off, straighten the cable out on it. Blister, the one that's not here right now, he looped it around the steering cables here, so that'll work right there. I'll take a tie wrap or a zip tie. I'll zip tie it in a couple of places, and I'll cut these off flush so you don't cut your fingers and stuff on them. And we'll go up and mount the unit on the console. Get that done, neaten up some more wiring, and start working on the up front lights for the bait lights and stuff. So, y'all stick around. The only place that we can see to put it is right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put a couple of stainless screws with some 5200 right there. So let me get this thing off and mark it, and we'll go from there. Let me move you over here. Maybe you can see better. It's going to shake a little bit. I hope the GoPro will stabilize it. Alrighty. Now we have the Hydrowave H2, and this is the inshore saltwater, but the same card should work. We got the wire. I still need to do some neatening up inside the console, so when you turn it on, and we'll press menu. So there's bait fish frenzy. Press play to start. You can turn the volume up and down. Bait fish passive. Bait fish schooling. Bait fish finesse. Bait fish ultra finesse. I have no idea what that is. Bait fish blitz. Herring frenzy. Herring passive. Croaker frenzy, croaker passive, crab frenzy. Now that's a good one. We may have to play that one here. It's like mullet, shrimp, I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. That's kind of weird. So we'll go shrimp passive, bait fish frenzy. Let's play that one. That's kind of weird, isn't it? All right, so that's got the Hydrowave done. So let's go ahead and start on the other stuff now. Got the Hydrowave mounted. Got all the wiring pulled and under the grommet. Everything works on it. Got the wiring neatened up in there, so it looks good in the console. And then if we get down on the back of the boat without falling, got the cable run down, got the little cable clamps on it. I got the speaker clamped like it says in the instructions. We also mounted these green lights on the back, these underwater lights, and got them clamped. Got one on each side. Then get that Super Dyno Whopper Hummingbird transducer. And then I've got everything going through the rigging tube. So I'm gonna wait for him to get back. Hopefully we can knock this other one out today. All right, so I think that's all I'm gonna do today. Next thing, we gotta put a switch up front to mount a Hydrowave light up here, or to run a Hydrowave light. So I think that'll be all right. Making a lot of good progress with it. We've mounted a lot of crap on here. So, but anyway, I hope everybody's enjoying these videos. I'm gonna try to make a good video out of this, you know, showing the keel guard and all the lighting and cleanup and the switches and all the other mess I've made. So hope you like these videos. Give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified. And up over 800 subscribers now, so can't thank you enough. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a great day, even though how bad this world is. I'm gonna go burn some of this $4 gas now. So anyway, y'all have a great day and a great weekend, and until the next video, thanks for watching. Man, what a boat.